trust me, come with a real. He here been a front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Coming with a dank, scrolling that tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin. Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though, everybody, and welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights live on Woodward Sports. Make sure you smash that like button. We're live here on a Victory Monday. I am Spencer Raxter. Easy is to my left. We got Glizzy Boy. How about them Cowboys? Huh?
How about them? Faster. Long live Cowgirls, hey boys.
Hey, you know, sometimes you just know.
We thought this was supposed to be like the easy part of the Lions schedule.
Tough.
Looking tougher.
Looking real tough. Rams, Cowboys, Packers. But we're Victory Monday. Chris in the house as well, not in the Glizzy suit.
Of course, per usual.
Make sure you smash that like button. We appreciate you guys tapping in and joining us on this Victory Monday. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of video to come over. The Detroit Lions narrowly escape Ford Field with a victory over the New York Giants in overtime. Real quick, shout out to Nick Lucido for coming through Gillies and hanging out with the boys. He was chilling. He was talking a lot of shit, and then when they choked it, he wasn't talking any shit. So shout out to him for hanging out with the boys and having a good time, though. It was a lot of fun.
Shout out. And, Nick, because his shit talk, it really wasn't that bad. He's just like, oh, my team's going to win. You guys should be blowing this out. I'm opposite. I'm like, fuck you. Yeah. I'm gonna beat your ass. Yep. I'm gonna steal your wallet. Yep. So shout out to Nick for being a good sport.
Yeah, Easy gets very aggressive when the Lions are losing.
I was a little sauced up too from the tailgate wins. Had a great time. Out there too.
Sounded like a blast. Would have loved to be invited.
All my real boys got invited.
Yeah. All the friends got the invite, but old Spenny.
Spenny's got a
coworker
for sure.
Yeah, I guess I'm just a coworker.
You guys,
shout out Jeff I-480.
You guys know where to
Check
go.
It out.
Are you guys now? How's it work on Thanksgiving? You guys tailgating in too, or what?
Yeah, tailgate Thanksgiving. We usually do like more breakfast foods and stuff because everyone's gonna be eating the turkey later with their own families. So we don't do the turkey. We stay away from the turkey at the, tailgate, but. We'll be locked and loaded, ready to roll.
We're going to be downtown for Thanksgiving as well, back at Gillies. So shout out to them. I'm going to be partying at Schwitzy's before, watching the parade, and then I'll make my way down to Gillies. Yeah, he's right on Woodward, so.
That's dope.
Pop on mimosas. I'm just going to crash at his house the night before.
Yeah.
Parade, go to Gillies.
That's a great idea. Yeah, that's elite.
Yep, do what I can.
It's kind of dope. All my friends moved out from downtown, aside from Nick, but Nick don't have parking available, so.
His fiance's hot sister's going to be in town, too, so.
Nice.
Yeah. He said, I think she's got a man in Chicago. I was like, well, this ain't Chicago.
Yeah, this ain't Chicago, dude. Technically in a different area code, I can't say it.
Shout out, dude. Only joking a little bit at that one, but the Lions.
No, let her know.
Shout out to Schwitzy. Shout out to the Lions for getting the dub.
All right, guys. That's it. See you later.
Yep. That'll do it for us today.
Did you guys know that Amon-Ra St. Brown called that play before it happened? The
Congratulations, you just got Amon-Ra St. Clown.
He called it a touchdown?
He was walking. No, he called the damn play. He went to the coaches, said, Jahmyr Gibbs, we got to run Jahmyr. Got to run Jahmyr to the right specifically. Had it over to before he was confirmed they're going to go with his play call. He's going up to Penei Sewell. Hey, it's going to be Ja up the right. Touchdown.
Yeah.
We got the video, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Here's Amon-Ra talking about it.
Jahmyr said that when the call came in, you looked at him and told him to score. Is that something you tell him, often? Does it work out every time?
Anything ever, we're, overtime starting. I tell Scotty, let's run the ball. Trust me, we just got to run it. And Scotty's like, yeah, I agree, let's do it. I told Choice, just run it. We go out, we're jogging out. I told Penei, we're coming to the right side. I don't even know the play at this point. I'm like, Penei, we're going right. Jahmyr's about to score, but we're about to win. Sure enough, we call a play. And I come in to get a block, and all I hear is the crowd go loud. I'm like, no way, he's about to break. I'm looking at him like, just outrun the dude. And sure enough, he scores. And it was just crazy, how I told them, I was telling the coaches, run the ball. I think we got to run it early. And I told Penei running out, we're coming right to you. And sure enough, we did.
Love this because, Love Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Absolutely.
He's been caught capping before on the podcast. He's been caught, but he was so genuinely excited while telling you know that it's true.
Yeah.
Like he was like, yeah, they called the play. Like you could tell, like it was genuine excitement. Saying that.
Wait,
so,
what did he get caught capping?
He's just been caught capping by EQ a couple times on the podcast.
Ah.
It wasn't
Just
like
little fibs, nothing crazy.
not like a LeBron. Like, oh yeah, that's my favorite book.
Yeah,
I read
yeah,
that
kind
book all
of
the
like
time.
a LeBron thing.
9
Yeah.
inches. No.
Jesus, man.
The cool part. The reason why I know that one's true is Ja was the one who said it first. That's why the reporter asked the question. If you listen back in the beginning, the reporter's like, Jameer said that you called that play.
It creams in your mouth a little bit.
Grow up, damn it.
Yeah, 9 inches soft.
9 inches cold. Keep the clock up, baby. You want to see a snowman, bitch? You want to build this. All right, either way. Josh said it. The reporter asked the question based off what Josh said. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the sun god, calling it in action. And made a phenomenal block on that play, too. But Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be the story of the day. We're going to talk about Jahmyr Gibbs. This kid, we knew the Giants had a really, really weak run defense. We've been saying that all week last week, if you were paying attention. I believe it's like 31st or 32nd in the league. Jahmyr Gibbs just saved 5.8 yards before contact, 14 on average. But obviously 3 very big runs kind of helped with that one. But
yeah, he was the first person to have like 14-plus yards per carry on 15-plus carries since like Derrick Henry in 2015 or something. He's the first guy to do like 200-plus yards and 15 or fewer carries.
Rico Dotto or
Isaiah Crowell. Shout out Isaiah Crowell. Billy knows. Billy, shout out. You should have went with P-Rhyme, but Isaiah Crowell. So sorry, ADHD, college joke, but awesome performance by Jahmyr Gibbs. The guy is the best running back in football, and he is just proving it. Like he is special. Terry Foster, the legend Terry Foster, who is pretty good friends and has a very good standing with Barry Sanders' family, said that Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be better than Barry Sanders when he hangs it up.
I didn't get to watch Barry live.
Yeah,
so
me either.
I can't really speak on that, but I'm glad that I get Ja. I'm glad my son gets Ja. I'm glad you guys watching, that we all get to watch Ja, because it is special. It's like and some of it too, you can say yo great blocking and he's just super fast, he'll get through there. But if you watch sometimes, like when he does cut, it's just so seamless that you don't even notice it. It's not like, he is untouched, but he's making moves sometimes too to get these untouched runs. He's just so seamless in those jukes that he doesn't like lose speed, and he accelerates even faster. I mean, yesterday, number 24 on the Giants, like the 2 times, those 2 40-yard runs. Yeah, but you see him running his ass off, and that guy don't look slow either.
No.
I can tell that guy was giving
like, he's not a
everything he
slow
wanted,
player.
dude. yeah, Goff did, yeah. It's Josh. It's amazing, and we're gonna talk about that later on the show too. Because what's the best Detroit Lions performance you've ever seen? And chat, put some in the chat as well too. Because for me, up until yesterday, and I'm debating it with myself too, it was Calvin Johnson's 329-yard game against the Cowboys when Matthew Stafford had the fake spike. That was one of the best performances. Also went along with one of the best games I've ever watched in my entire life. But just best single performance of Detroit Lions jersey probably was that.
Hutch 5.5 sacks.
Hutch 5.5. Yeah, that's up there. And then Ja yesterday.
Ja yesterday was insane. I mean, yeah, dude, there's a lot that we can think of. Obviously, a lot of them are going to be from the past couple of years, when you talk about best performances, because of all these guys, just the way that they play and the level, like Amik Robertson versus Justin Jefferson in that game. That was an insane individual performance by Amik Robertson. So there are a lot of different performances, but this is absolutely up there when you talk about 260-plus all-purpose yards and 3 touchdowns, like 11 catches. The guy was everywhere, and it's exactly what you needed to do, because Jahmyr Gibbs has been the best player on this team all season, and he is continuing to play like that. You get him the ball, and he is just a blur. It's not like it's just these bums or these slow guys. No, he is cooking the best defenders in the league, and it's impressive to see what he's doing. He's vaulted right back into Offensive Player of the Year talks. When you look at his numbers lined up with Jonathan Taylor's numbers, they're getting closer and closer to being very similar, and He's only like 4 touchdowns behind Jonathan Taylor, and he's done it on like 50 less touches or something like that.
30 or something.
So it's going to happen, and at the end of the year, we're going to be talking about Jahmyr Gibbs as a favorite, if not the winner of Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, I cashed my bet out.
I did too.
I should have let it.
I did too.
I should let it be. I thought Christian McCaffrey. I mean, he still might.
What about
still
Jonathan
might.
Taylor?
He still might.
I mean, with all the touchdowns.
That's
Could
what I'm
be him
saying.
too.
He's Jonathan Taylor has like 1,500 yards and 17 touchdowns, and Jahmyr Gibbs has like 1,313 on like 40 less touches.
I tapped in for BDE towards the end, and Neil's trying to trash talk Bijan, which they're all phenomenal.
Yeah.
JT,
Yeah,
Bijan.
I don't know why he does it.
He was like 70 yards and 14 carries. Like, Neil, that's 5 yards a carry. It's like, that's really good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good day.
He's like, when he gets
Well,
under
when
100.
when we see
he's
Jahmyr
Bijan.
Gibbs have set 14 carries and have 219 yards, like,
Yeah.
I guess 70 yards on 14 carries is pretty
14 yards
pedestrian.
a carry he ended up having yesterday. But again, that's what happens. You have those 3 explosive runs.
JSN's up there for sure too, B-Dot. But we got a lot to. We're gonna come back with Dan Campbell's post-game speech, and then we're gonna get into some more Amon-Ra St. Brown stuff because some Lions fans were happy, some Lions fans are not so happy with this win. We'll talk about that and break that down. But first, tell us about Ven Johnson, Nick.
DNC, I agree. That was now that we won.
Oh, wait.
Can we say that Jameson Winston? I always do that.
Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston. Thank you. That was fucking crazy.
That was insane.
That was sweet. That was amazing.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
People kept calling him Jameson Winston yesterday.
Yeah,
I kept
Easy
calling
did a
him
lot. Yeah.
On the stream.
Jameson Winston. I call him that all the time.
yeah.
Real quick before we go to our break, let's just highlight this super chat from Silas. Amon-Ra has been
Burn.
terrible. Shout out Burn. Amon-Ra has been terrible, but also had 149 yards yesterday. That's like 3 Jay Jettas worth of production. We'll talk about it after the break. We just wanted to highlight that.
Yeah, I don't know if he's been terrible. I mean, he had a great game yesterday.
Yeah.
Shout out Lucido in there. I say that as well.
Oh yeah, I think Freddie Fowles. Cito, where were you post game? Where were the post game thoughts?
That's funny.
I was pretty obliterated by then.
All right, fellas, if you guys need a fighter in your corner, make sure to hit up Ven Johnson over at Ven Johnson Law. And you can also check him out at venfights.com. He's going to do everything to fight for you. If you ever get into any situation with the law, make sure you give Ven Johnson Law a call or check him out at venfights.com.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports. Congratulations to the real coach of the year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
What's that even mean? Do something, ready to do something. It's Art and Jake's. That's what I'm always ready to do. Art and Jake's is that bees, knees, arms, and his legs. All right. Make sure you check it out. It's Art Jake's near you. Just visit artandjakes.com. 80 TVs, wall to wall, 22 draft beers, and the best menu of food to select from. What are you talking about right here? Me talking food is the most 100% hit that I'm going to make on this show is talking food items at Art and Jake's. I'm trying here. I'm trying. You threw me off. Also, Jungle Juice. Ladies and gentlemen, find them in the dispensary near you. 12 different strains of pre-rolls, edibles, sugar cone snacks, chocolates, gummies, all that and more in the dispensary near you, including your local jars. I don't know how to, I always mess that up.
What, Jungle Juice?
No. Menu items.
Oh, menu items?
I just don't think of menu items. Just think of food.
Shout out.
I gotta try saying both of them. What up, welcome back to Whatever Waits Live on Sports.com. Easy to spend more racks. Young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream.
Chris, can you play Dan Campbell's post game?
Yes, I can.
Here was the vibes from the Lions after their win against the New York Giants.
Holy crap, guys. It's a heck of a win, man. Listen, you don't know exactly how the game's going to go, and you guys just kept swatting it back, man, buying your time, and we made the stop we needed to. Hutch, great job there at the end. It was unbelievable. Our offense when we needed it, Bates, all that. We'll get to this here in a minute, but I'm telling you, man, you don't know how to ride it. You don't know what's going to happen. You just find a way to win, okay? You find a way to win. The big thing this week is going to be Green Bay, right? We got about 3 days off here. Not 3 days off, but 3 days to get ready for them. All right, and then we go 2-0. We go 2-0. All right, we just won one. 1 of 3 basically at home. That's a way to just hang in there, man, and find a way. All right, we got to clean some up, too, along the way while we get ready for Green Bay. All right, give me this. Here, game ball. All right, the first one here. I'm not even going to go through stats. Hutch, come on, man. That's a hell of a play. Big time, dude. Big time. I appreciate you, fellas. This is this next stretch, man. This is step 1. You got to keep going. We got bigger goals than this, and we got to know that. So 5 punts, 200 yards, 40-yard average, 4 inside the 20. I'm pretty sure 3 of those were inside the 10, man. You talk to ask the defense if they like that.
Everybody on the punt team, man. It takes everybody to play on punt and to do our job, so thank you guys.
This is going to go to a player, but this does involve everybody, man. It involves more than him, but my guy is electric, all right? 15 carries, 219 yards, 2 touchdowns, 11 catches, 45 yards, 1 tug. That's 264 total scrimmage yards. Jameer Gibbs! Just keep rolling. Love y'all. All right, man, that's 1. Let's get ready, man. Get your bodies back ready to go this week. It's going to be mental, man. It's mental, and it's all about recovery. Proud of you guys. That's the way to hang in there and get this win. Break it down.
Hey, way to fight, fellas. Way to fight. Use this feeling for the next one. Use it. We know what this one's about. Win out there. What do you think? Win!
Shout out to the boys taking care of business. Dan Campbell firing them up. And I do want to go there. We'll get to Amon-Ra. We've got videos from him. We've got Jameer Gibbs. We've got more on Amon-Ra. But how worried are you about that quick turnaround? Because we've already talked about the Detroit Lions defense dealing with some injuries in the secondary. Obviously, it was good to see DJ Reed back out there. You've got the offensive line that's been banged up pretty much all year. How concerned are you with the injuries of the Detroit Lions going right into Thanksgiving against the Packers?
I think I'm less concerned with the injuries more than I am the matchup, if that makes sense. Like, the injuries, they are what they are. Like, I know Penny is going to be out there. We know Decker's going to be out there. It's just like, it is what it is. They're banged up. But the matchup, while they're banged up, I mean, that's what I'm concerned about.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons, Van Ness looked phenomenal last time out against Detroit Lions. The entire defensive line, not Myles Garrett, Jesus, thank God they don't have him. That guy is a monster.
Yeah,
who's the kid I'm thinking of? The other guy, though?
Rashawn Gary.
Yes. It's the matchups more that I'm concerned about than the injuries. The injuries kind of are what they are. And speaking of injuries, you're getting Terran Arnold back. Mm-hmm. Now, there's a hypothetical practice report out there. I don't know if you got that one in there, Chris. You want to put that one up there. Mm-hmm. One guy that is that is on there still is Kirby Joseph, as well as Graham Glasgow. Now, this is hypothetical because obviously not going to practice immediately a day after a game. But, I mean, those are 2 guys in a game like this where it matters for the division. In your playoff berth, to be honest. We're still out of the playoffs right now.
Need them both.
Need them both, especially Kirby. Because Jordan Love, for some reason, they can't do the easy stuff. He always does the complicated stuff. He likes making those 40-yard throws. Kirby can eliminate that.
Yeah. And we saw, I know I don't like playing we didn't have this one guy, but Kirby Joseph would have picked off Jameis Winston at least twice.
Yes.
We know he would have picked off J.J. McCarthy a couple times. Same kind of thing where they were just throwing fucking pop flies in the air, and people were coming down with them. And Kirby Joseph is out there. He's coming down with those. So I really need to see Kirby out there against the Green Bay Packers. I mean, if this is just a pain tolerance thing, if this is just hey, he's going to be banged up for the rest of the year, I know it's not like let's save him you might not make the playoffs if you don't beat the Packers here. So you need to go, you need him in this game.
Yeah.
And you give him a shot of Toradol, you give him a shot of whatever you need to give him a shot of to make sure that he is available and he's playing against the Green Bay Packers on Thanksgiving. TA will definitely help.
Yeah. I think for sure.
That being
After
back
yesterday,
is going to be huge. Because Amik was getting cooked out there.
He was.
So we need some more of those man coverage corners, especially if the defensive line is going to struggle to get pressure as it has. You need your man coverage guys out there, and Terrion Arnold's one of the best you got.
Yeah, when we get into the matchup stuff, I mean, that's something I'm definitely going to express some concern about. The time to throw, we talked about it last week. It was on full display yesterday. Jameis Winston, I did it again. Jameis Winston sacked only once. Which, by the way, real quick, can we talk about that? Like the way that game ended with your guys stepping up. Doing what he does, being a star, gets that touchdown. Amon-Ra catching the block from there. Yeah, Hutch sealing it with the sack. Even before Hutch, flushed him out into Hutch's arms or into an opportunity where Hutch can get him. Aleem McNeil, you know what I'm saying? Like the guys you paid that big money to showed up. And I think that's kind of awesome to see because it shows they're worth the money they were paid. But I forgot to complete what we were talking about before then. Kirby being back.
Kirby being back.
Lines.
Packers.
Something like that, yeah. Amik, I definitely want him back in the slot. Although in the slot he was, I don't know, rare off game by Amik yesterday. And it happens.
It happens.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're always a show, too. Like, for some reason, the only guy you can't say that had an off game is Jared Goff. But Amik had an off game yesterday, and we're going to talk about it. Amik had a bad game. It is what it is,
Got to be better. He'll tell you that. These are grown men. They're not children. We don't have to hold their hands. As much as 90% of this city likes to hold Jared Goff's hand for some reason, you don't have to. They're grown-ups. They're professionals. And they can admit when they had a poor game.
Yeah.
And Amik Robertson had a poor game. He's got to be better.
What did you think of Graham on that injury report? You think he'll be all right? Just a little maintenance or what?
I think it's just maintenance.
Yeah.
My twin telepathy is not going off, so I'm not feeling anything serious. Graham should be fine.
He was the only thing that makes me nervous, and this is me overthinking it for sure. I'm saying that first and foremost.
Communication. He's your starting center. That's why they beat us. The first one was the offensive line had no communication.
Yes, but some of the hate tweets that are out there about him, he's liking them. So is he liking him because it's like, is this a game we're not going to have him? He's like, see what it's like without me, then, pussy.
No, that's just twin. He's just like that sometimes.
Yeah.
He's he chirps. Mm-hmm. He's not afraid of chirping. He
don't chirp that often.
He's a man's man, but I mean he's getting chirped right now. And honestly, Graham didn't have that bad of a game. It was 100% Yodi who was getting cooked relentlessly out there. So Graham could be better. Graham could be better and needs to be better, but he wasn't the biggest problem out there. I'll tell you that. It was Yodi. Yeah. Yodi that was the worst game I've seen Yodi play for the Lions.
By far.
Yeah.
That's the only little bit of tape I got to today was watching JG's pressures, Roy Lopez, and some Hutch. Yodi on the pressures was fucking giving it up like it was prom night. It was nuts.
Not good.
Nick, what was the vibes of the stadium?
Honestly, I think everybody's just coming to the conclusion that this Detroit Lions team, has taken a step back. I think that is what I gathered, and that is how I feel as well. Like, you shouldn't be barely beating, the Giants, and you got lucky to win that game. And I thought that is still, a big W in my book, like for them not to blow that game, because then you're seriously talking about missing the playoffs if that is a game you lose. So shout out the boys for coming back and responding, but this isn't like a Super Bowl favorite, a top 3 Super Bowl favorite like we've seen in the past year. It's just a different team, and they're going to have to learn. They're going to have to get better.
Yeah. And
they can get better, but it's just specifically this offensive line not firing on all cylinders is, proven to be a dramatic step back for this team.
Yeah.
Dramatic.
I guess the one thing I'd say, too, is like when we still call them contenders a few weeks back, despite some of these games like this, the thing I always said, we had the making of something that can still get you there. You know what I'm saying? And I think you saw that on display yesterday. Like when tough got going, or the going got tough, whatever the fuck it was. I'm bad with the expressions today. It's awful. But when it got tough, who showed up, just like we got done talking about?
Lee
McNeil, Aiden Hudson, Jameer Gibbs, Amon-Ra. Yeah, he had the 2 drops yesterday, but when it mattered, he was there. Unfortunately, one was an interception. That kind of sucked on that one, too. But JG, even in that final drive tied up, JG had a great drive. So I think that's what my faith is holding in, is the guys that we have that matter most in a game like that showed up when it mattered.
Stars got to be stars, and your big dogs got to be big dogs. And we've seen some of the stories of this year continuing to progress well. Like Jack Campbell had another great game. Roy Lopez had another great game. Shout out to all the Tortas. So, you love to see that. And Jack Campbell absolutely is a star as well. I don't mean to put him in that kind of category, but the pieces that have gotten you there before are the ones you need to rely on. And we saw at the end of the game, they were, like you said, Aleem, Hutch, Amon-Ra, Jameer, the familiar faces.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're going to go to break.
Big-time players make big-time plays.
They do. In a big-time bounce-back game from Amon-Ra St. Brown, a big-time performance, but a couple big-time drops still littered throughout that one. So we're going to get into that. We're going to hear from him coming up next. But first, tell us about the Massage Chair House.
The Massage Chair House, where the Detroit Lions are probably going to go for the recovery and relaxation. You already know is where my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, is, and that's a Massage Chair House, the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road. Scan the QR code or visit them online at massagechairhouse.com. If you don't know what type of massage chair suits you for your needs, make sure you check out Dr. Eric Duncan's Massage Chair Review channel. It's the #1 massage chair review channel on YouTube. Check them out.
And mark your calendars for Woodward Sports Pickleball Open on Friday, January 9th. Come watch your favorite Woodward sports personalities go head-to-head against each other in pickleball pros. And don't miss the Woodward Heavyweights broadcasting live from Wicked Pickle from 5 to 7. And do you want in on the action? Register today at pickleballtournaments.com for a chance to compete and maybe even take down your favorite Woodward sports personality. Make sure to check out Wicked Pickle.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Les Stanford, Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. Make sure you guys tap in. Hit up my guy Goran. He got me out of my old lease into my new one in 30 minutes. He can do the same for you. They've got a huge selection of products, so you'll find a car guaranteed to fit your budget. Check it out, LesStanford.com. Les Stanford, Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC.
What up, though? Welcome back. It's live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Easy to Watch Spin Reaction. Chris Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Chat kind of empty today, boys. We need the likes buttons up. If you can help us out, that'd mean the world to us. But I do got to ask you this, Spinny. Yesterday, obviously, was
Smash the like button.
A tough team. Tough game, I should say. Against a team that not really highly respected amongst, 2 wins. 2-9, the New York Giants are. Are you more disappointed the Detroit Lions not dominating that game, or more happy with the fact they just won it?
No, they just need to win. You just got to win it. And this is a Giants team that lost by 1 score to the Packers, lost by 4 points to the Giants, lost by 1 point to the Broncos, beat the Eagles.
Beat the Chargers, too.
So they've been playing teams tough, and obviously it's not how you wanted to see it. But when you have a team that's got a defensive line like they do, and you have a guy like Jameis Winston who can either go for 400 yards or 4 interceptions, depending on the flip of a coin, you've definitely got a chance in any game. But, yeah, you wanted to see the Lions beat up on them. But you got out of there with a win, and that's what matters. You know, we see a lot of these teams surviving to win recently in the NFL, and that's where the Lions are now. Like, I don't care about the style points. I don't care about whatever it looks like. Just go out there and win. You got to win games if you want to keep pace in this division. You have to win games if you want to make the playoffs. And would I like them to blow out a team 50-0 every week? Like, sure, but got to take care of business. You just got to win, and that's what they did. It was ugly, it was gritty, but they won.
I'm with you. If it were an every week occurrence of situations like that, I'd be a little bit more concerned. Like the Chicago Bears, I think even their fans are in the little space where, like, I don't really know what this team is yet. Because every single week it's been a tough out against teams that they shouldn't be in that type of battle with. And you brought the perfect context about the New York Giants, the teams they faced, and how tough they played them. It's been tough for a lot of tough teams. Broncos, Eagles, Chargers, Packers even. Bears, if you want to count them as a good team. Like, and like I said, similar to Detroit Lions, like, I'm going to have them in a contender status, but when I talk about what we have is we still have an opportunity because we have the genetic makeup of stuff that could go win you a championship. That's half of what the New York Giants have in that defensive line. If you're in a pass pro situation, like, you're fucked. They're going to get after you. Now, obviously, they suck in run defense, and that's where they kind of fall on their face, including yesterday, too. But it's a tough team, man. And Dan Campbell told you this all week. Jared Goff told you this all week. And Amon-Ra actually had some interesting comments, too, about this team.
I think, like I said, the record of that team is not indicative of – I think they're a good team. I think they have a good defense, a good front four. Their offense is, I think, underrated. I think, their backs run high. I really like 29. The receivers are good. Jameis is in there stepping up, making throws. He's not afraid. So I think they're a fearless team, and they know that, and they really go out there and just play and have fun. And so when you play a team like that, it's always, you never know what can happen. And so kind of throughout that game, I knew early on it was going to be one of these games. Like, it's going to come down to it, and sure enough, it did. But for sure, satisfaction early on, like, right now. But there's a lot of stuff that I feel like as an offense, we can still correct. There's some plays out there I feel like that we left. I can't speak for the defense, but for the offense, man, you're going to say every game. Unless you have a perfect game, like, there's always something that you can correct. But there's definitely a few plays, few drives on there that we have back. But I think we were pretty explosive today, and I think that corrects a lot of your mistakes as an offense when you're explosive, and we were able to be somewhat explosive. So we just got to keep going, but we got a dub, so that's good.
There were a lot of people this week that thought you guys would just beat the Giants soundly. Give me a sense of what you saw from them and what makes them such a tough team. Obviously, that defensive line was relentless. Yeah, I think Dan made a good point. He talked to us after the game. He said, that Giants team reminds him a lot of us in 21, 22. And I think he's right. They're gritty. They got, their O-line. I feel like, they play well. The running backs run hard. I feel like a lot of the guys on their team just fight to the end no matter what the score is. Even that last drive that they had on offense, it seemed like they were just going. They weren't even worried about anything. So I think that's the record is not indicative of how good of a team they are. That's a solid defense, solid offense, even though they have injuries that they're playing well. So, that's a tough win.
Yeah, man, I come away from this game having more respect for the New York Giants and more respect for our star players. Because, like, as I said before, too, big-time players make big-time plays. They stepped up for us. And I'd be more concerned, again, if it was a Chicago Bears situation where you're going to the wire against the Commanders. You're going to the wire against the Giants. You're going to the wire against the Vikings, although we lost to the Vikings. You don't know about that one. But you're going to the wire week to week. We're not. We had those big wins over teams like the Bengals, who you're supposed to blow out. You have a big win over the Bears. Who, I don't want to say you're supposed to blow up, but the
yeah.
Browns. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like the Commanders. Like you have those big wins. This is not an every week occurrence. This can happen. It's the NFL. It's any given Sunday. I'm not really tripping. Nick?
I'm not tripping too much, but it's just I'm not
Lizzie
changing my
boy.
expectations. Like I think if they can just pull it out against Green Bay, maybe this gets them some momentum moving forward to beat a team that you literally looked so bad against that first game of the year. You know, we got routed in Green Bay. Offensive line looked terrible. If we can bounce back with a win on Thanksgiving against Green Bay, your division rival, who, you know, hasn't looked great offensively, so I think everything will start to maybe gel together. If you can rattle off that Giants win that it was a game you probably shouldn't have won, but you did, which luckily they did. If you rattle off a win against a playoff team in Green Bay and a surging Dallas Cowboy team that's extremely hot, I'm going to be feeling a lot better. But it's a toss-up right now. It's basically a pick-em. I think it's 2-point spread, 2.5-point spread for that Green Bay game. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But, I mean, if they can rattle off these 3 in a row, like, maybe give them some more confidence moving forward. Chris?
I think that's what Dan Campbell was getting to when he was talking about the 3-game section. I think that's just their approach right now is they have to look at every game like they are truthfully fighting for their playoff lives, and they are, because if they lost this game and the Bears won against the Steelers, that was going to be detrimental to their playoff chances, and that's just where they're at. So to me, this game, going back to your question, Easy, it didn't change anything for me because I still had my worries and my fears. But what I said preseason was just get to the dance and you have a chance, because at the end of the day, we've seen it time and time again in the history of football that teams can just peak right at the right time and have a hot stretch of games, and next thing you know, that gets you to the Super Bowl. So, like, you know, does it look great now? No. But can they carry some momentum, like Nick said, stack a dub against the Packers, get some more dubs heading into the playoffs, get a little healthier, get a little cleaner, and then maybe you are looking at them as an outside shot of a championship. But that's just the truth. That's where we're at.
Listen, this is how this team is going to have to win. So if you're not comfortable with like this, then just stop watching, because these are how these games are going to look. This is how this team is going to win. They're not perfect. They're not the ultimate unit. They have holes inside of both fronts. So they're going to have to piece together victories. And obviously you don't want that to happen against the New York Giants, and you would be more accepting of that against the Green Bay Packers or the Los Angeles Rams or something like that. But as this team continues to get healthy, you're going to get playmakers back like a Kirby Joseph and a Terrion Arnold, and those can provide some elevation. Like Amon-Ra said, that the offense, you know, being explosive can kind of provide a little shelter of them not being so good. Well, the same with the defense. Kirby Joseph in the back end intercepting a ball can make up for them not getting to Jameis Winston. Or 300 yards of offense can be eliminated if Kirby Joseph or Terrion Arnold is back there to intercept these lollipop throw-ups that Jameis Winston was putting out there. So there are different Band-Aids you can put lipstick on pigs to make things look better. And I'm not saying that the Lions units are just pigs yet, but they've looked a little oinkish, and you need to go out there and make these splash plays, create these turnovers to kind of give you some breathing room, because they're not just going to be this perfectly dominant team on both sides of the ball every single week. It's not realistic to expect that, and you have to temper your expectations.
Shout out to LeBron. I hope I'm saying that one right. LeBron03 in the Woodward Sports chat says the Giants took Green Bay and Chicago to the wire and have been in other close games with some contenders. I didn't expect us to blow them out at all. Well, shout out to him. I unfortunately did take the spread.
Yeah.
So did I. I locked it. I locked it. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you did, Glizzy boy.
But I guess like again, like for anybody that didn't understand what I was trying to say, like DNC, I don't know why he was confused what I was saying. We're not in these down to the wire games week to week. That's the point I'm making. Which teams that don't deserve to be in there? You go look at the Chicago Bears. Look at the caliber of teams they played. They've been 6 one-score games, one-score wins.
Yeah,
6 of their wins are from one-score games. That's not good. We don't have that. We have a completely different resume. We're blowing these teams out. And then you go to a Giants that, like, as LeBron has said, has challenged contending teams or teams that are at least in the playoff hunt multiple times, game in, game out. Okay, that can be expected. Once you finally take a step back, take the Honolulu blue glasses off, you're like, you know what? Matchup-wise, we knew they had a defensive line going up against our banged-up offensive line, and we should have known that they've been tougher against good teams, and we wanted to give them credit for it.
Hello, Stony Bree. Yes, the game was indeed a nail-biter, and hopefully it's more comfortable against the Green Bay Packers at home on Thanksgiving. We're going to get into that, the offensive struggles, maybe some drop skis.
Let's not forget, too, this was a backup quarterback. You got lucky to beat a backup quarterback. If it is going to be ugly moving forward, it's okay as long as they're winning games. But, I mean, that was a backup quarterback at home as a 10.5 point favorite.
It's not like it was Kyle Allen.
13.5 point favorites. The Lions got lucky to come out with the win. The Giants aren't some world beater. Are they the worst team ever? No, but Vegas isn't going to lie to you. 13.5 point favorite. You're lucky you won the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Shout out Jake Bates.
Shout out.
Jameis, probably the best backup quarterback in the National Football League. I got respect for Jameis. He is dangerous at any given time.
As
you
copium
don't know what
as
you're going to
sounds,
get.
You're right. It's not like it was Kyle Allen going out there and shredding us. It's at least a starter caliber. But still, it's Jameis Winston. You can't allow him to look like that.
He's that guy, man. He's coming through with the gun. He's blazing, shooting everything down, but he might shoot himself.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He's bad. He just does some dumb shit sometimes.
And we saw that late in the game, too, right?
Dude,
the
he was a
interception
monster
was in the
yesterday.
fourth, wasn't it?
You know what's crazy? And I think
shout out Thomas Harper.
I think you're the one that found the stat from the Lions PR last week, who said the Lions defense haven't allowed a 300-yard passer and a 100-yard rusher, or a 100-yard rushing game. I don't know what it was, but both those things happened.
Yep.
Fucking jinx, man.
Yeah, that's true.
But Jameis was on one yesterday.
Jameis was on
I know that sucked, but when a guy's balling like that, sometimes you gotta take your head off. Literally once he caught that one catch too, it was like, this guy's having a phenomenal game, man.
Unbelievable touchdown.
That was insane.
That was crazy.
Dude. We actually, we get back, we got Derek Barnes talking about that too.
But first, let me tell you about Lady Jane's. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather, neck shave, scalp massage, hot towel treatment. All that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
It's a car wash. Go to Jack's Car Wash. Text WSN 888-522-1729. Go to any of their 40-plus locations around Michigan, and you can get a free car wash courtesy of Woodward Sports. They got vacuums, compressed air, matte cleaning rooms, and 8 interior cleaning locations all over. So make sure you check it out. Go to Jack's Car Wash. Text WSN to 888-522-1729 to get a free one on Woodward Sports.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. Usually by spin more action.
What up,
Chris,
though?
Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. All right, Jameson. Damn it.
Already.
Jameis Winston was balling yesterday.
He was.
All right, to the point where I had to take my hat off and just respect it. One of the sickest plays he made yesterday, the sickest play, honestly, was his 33-yard touchdown catch.
It was pretty long. Pause.
It was pretty long, and he broke a tackle, not just from a little skinny-ass defensive back. Derek Barnes.
Big dude.
A man with God on his side.
Yeah, a guy who hits pretty fucking hard, too.
Yeah, Jameis, hey, as much as I love DB, Jameis definitely has the Lord on his side more than Derek Barnes. I love Derek Barnes. Jameis is a goddamn preacher, dude.
Yeah, he did.
Fair.
Power of God compels you.
Yeah.
And he broke the tackle.
He out-divinity'd him. Derek Barnes rolled the divinity check, and it didn't work against Jameis.
Here is Derek Barnes' side of the story and what happened.
Like I said earlier, I'm glad you asked me this question because you got a lot of people who don't know football and, Derek, this and that. Man, I don't listen to the outside noise, but I mean, it just I was actually supposed to be rushing. Tackle was on me. I just smelled some BS. I see him leak out. No quarterback rolls out that far unless they get a throwback. So, I kind of was, the tackle kind of was holding me, and I was like, I got to get off this block, go catch. So I was chasing him, and he kind of raised up, and then I was ready to go, like, make a play on the ball kind of, and he kind of, like, stopped, and I was running full speed, had to control myself, turn back around. Didn't see nobody, so I'm like, man, this is crazy. So then, and my biggest thing was like, just get him down. Whatever, we move to the next play. When they thought I had good leverage on him, and they kind of he had to try to step on me a little bit, knock that down, try to gator roll him a little bit because he was near the sideline. And I clipped him up. I mean, I thought he was going to fall, and then he just kind of, slipped out of there, kept his balance. But no, we moved on. We got the win. That's all that mattered to me.
Just one of those situations you got to tip your cap to guy making a great play.
100%. I mean, this is the NFL, man. Everybody get paid. So it's like, I mean, you got athletes out there. He's an athlete. He's a good quarterback. On my end, I know I got to make that play, but at the end of the day, man, you got to move on from stuff like that and not let it, get into your head. And then I had coaches and players, even my coach was like, man, don't worry about it. It's like, it is what it is, man. It's just, obviously we want you to make that play, but man, it's, like for me, like I'm proud of myself for even reading something like that, kind of just through the game. But at the end of the day, I got to make that play. And, I'm saying, thank God anybody that's in the tail. We came out with a win. So once again, that's all that matters to me.
ATB in the Woodward Sports Chat. Derek Barnes doing a lot of explaining.
Yep, city population, dude. Listen, at least he say it was like, listen, Jameis Winston, he is a goofball. He is the crab legs guy. He is the Mr. Eat a W. He's also a Heisman winner. Like the guy's an athlete.
First overall pick of the
number
NFL
one
draft.
overall pick of the draft. Yeah. Heisman winner, athlete. Like, it's no shame to get cooked on a rep by Jameis Winston because he is a very good athlete, probably the top 1% of athlete in the world. And yeah,
a big dude too.
He got cooked.
Jameis
got
not small,
and
dude.
He said you got to just tip your hat. The guy made a great play. He did. So
yeah,
I know he's just a backup quarterback to Nick, but he is Jameis Winston Heisman winner.
I think
13.5-point favorite.
I got to be honest, man. I think they're a better team.
Glizzy boy.
I don't know how they're gonna call games with Jackson Dart back. To be honest with you, like if they're gonna call it with he's like running as aggressively as he was before, I think that's what kept him in a lot of games is him being on there as an extra runner. I don't know if that will persist if he comes back. I think for now, if they want to win games or they care to win games, Jameis might be the better option. Like had Jameis came in against the Bears instead of fucking Russell Wilson,
they would have won.
They probably would have won that game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man.
But also, this is the spell of Jameis Winston. He's had 2 good games now back to back.
He's got 3
He's
bad
gonna
ones.
have a clunker
That's fair.
very soon.
That is very fair.
Yeah.
He tricked us with the Browns a couple years back.
Tricked us
You're
with
like,
the
yo,
Browns
what?
a couple years.
Someone better pick him up. Go win a Super Bowl or something.
I don't know who the Giants play next week, but I would bet pretty confidently over 1.5 interceptions for Jameis Winston.
Plus the Honolulu Blue flu.
Yeah,
the Eagles suffered it last night.
Yep.
Overall, obviously, we could laugh and poke fun at Derek Barnes because that was obviously pretty bad, pretty rough. But what was rough overall was the Detroit Lions defense. Was it a matter of just getting caught up on some of these trick plays, or are you concerned from that? Because I did not like what I saw. To be
Didn't
honest
like what I saw.
62 yards from Tyrone Tracy, 47 from Singletary. Like
Yeah.
we had all our guys in there too. Our run defenders.
Yeah.
Everybody was healthy in that situation,
Yeah.
that aspect.
Not great, Bob.
And the time to throw. That is the one other thing.
That's the
hopefully
concerning
Davenport can cure. I did not like that. I felt like Jameis Winston had, I got his name right. You guys see that? Felt like he had all day.
It ain't high school. Wait, okay. ATB, real quick. It says, Spenny,
ATB.
come on, bro. I'm not trying to hear about Jameis Winston being a Heisman. This ain't high school ball. Derek Barnes is a whole linebacker. Well, Heisman is the trophy for best college player, so it's definitely not high school ball. And Jameis Winston's a whole quarterback. Like, what's that? I don't. What are you trying to make? They both play in the NFL. So he made a play. That's what happens. Caseville Country Boy, super chat in there, said, would the Giants take J-Mo for Jameis Winston? Probably would do that in a heartbeat. So Lions aren't going to do that. Good one, though.
Clip it.
Ba-doom, haha, nice. You hate J-Mo, we get it. Burn in the Woodward Sports Chat with the super chat says, dude, imagine if Jameis wasn't a pick machine, he'd be the best quarterback of this era. Yeah, I mean, but he is a pick machine.
He's elite sometimes, man.
He
really drop it in a bucket when he wants
feast
to.
or famine, like Nick and Neil Sean and Neil talk about it all the time with Jameis Winston being America's quarterback, because it is the flip of a coin where he can go out there and go for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns or go for 150 yards and 4 interceptions. So, I mean, listen, the Lions defense needs to be a lot better than it was against the New York Giants. The Giants had a plan for that Lions offensive line or defensive line, and every time they saw Al-Quadin Muhammad out there, they immediately ran the ball directly at him. So that's why you saw Lee McNeil so much at the edge position, and that's why you didn't get the level of pass rush you were expecting or the pressure on Jameis, was because you've got 3 defensive tackles out there trying to rush the quarterback, and that's not going to – I don't care how good Lee McNeil is, how athletic he is. He needs to play in the interior. You need to have a guy on the edge that can rush the quarterback at a higher level, and that's where we got to hope to get Marcus Davenport back, because every single time Al-Quadin Muhammad comes in there, who is good at getting to the quarterback, they audible and they run right at him. And that is something that the defense needs to be aware of, and that's why Ali McNeil's getting so much play, is because you need to stop the run first of all.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it too, and I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna allow the rest of the season to play itself out, but extremely disappointed in the fact that we didn't go out there and get that extra edge at this point after watching that yesterday. I mean, talking to Lee McNeil at the edge position is all good and dandy, and it's fun and it's cute. But when it comes to him actually pass rushing,
not great.
I've got the tape. It's bad. It's bad. Straight up bad. And the run defense obviously makes fucking sense. You got Roy Lopez, DJ Reader, and Ali McNeil out there. You're probably gonna stuff a few runs. But when it's time to get after a fucking quarterback and one like yesterday who's destroying you, brother, I mean that's.
Ali McNeil was trying to develop and prove that he is a good pass rusher at defensive tackle.
Yes.
He cannot be relied upon to do that at edge. They need guys back. And I know that Al-Quadin Muhammad, say what you want about, or Ahmed Hassanin, say what you want about him, but like he's going to have the opportunity to prove if he could be something in this league, because you don't have many other options out there. And you need Marcus Davenport to come back and to be healthy, because he is the solution to that problem of having to rotate guys in certain spots. So we're good for now. Shout out Tyrus Wheat, couple big tackles on kick. But you need somebody to step up at that edge spot.
Hopefully, when he comes back and can stay healthy, that's the biggest thing. Kudos to Nick. He's the one that didn't back down from that situation with Marcus Davenport. Obviously, he was right in that situation. Couldn't stay healthy for more than 2 games. But if we can get him healthy,
he's coming back.
We need him to produce, because talking about the championship DNA, one of the reasons they're outside of my contender picture right now is the pass rush is very, 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 very inconsistent. And I know we had the sacks early in the season, but we talked about who we played. A lot of mobile quarterbacks are extending plays. It's why you're able to get them down. Right? Mobile quarterbacks do get sacked more on average because they're running around trying to extend plays. Now we're heading to the season where you're playing better offenses. I don't know, man. It's obviously not look the same. And it's not like a defensive line where you're missing Aiden Hutchinson or Lee McNeil. You got them both right now. AQM's in there too. Lacey's getting snaps. It's just not – they can't get after the quarterback right now. Hutch getting stopped at times too. Hutch really a non-factor yesterday outside of the final sack, if I'm being quite honest with you. He had a few pressures. I think he had 6 pressures.
6 quarterback hits.
6 quarterback hits. But really, I mean, you watched the game.
He had a couple tackles for loss. He made a couple tackles. But, yeah, he was not.
Non-factor in the pass rush to that final play.
Yeah.
I think that's a big problem when you talk about this whole entire team is, we need Hutch to be the elite edge. You're talking like top 3 edge in the NFL, and he's got to show up every single week because these other guys are not ready, it seems like, in terms of rushing the passer. But when you're talking about a defensive line struggling in that area, and then you're talking about an offensive line, struggling to protect Goff for, all day to throw, that's why this team is where it's at right now. It's obviously sacking the quarterback and then protecting Goff. And I just feel like it's so frustrating to watch sometimes. I'm frustrated at least. Just because if you get dominated in the trenches, you're not a great team.
No.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Like, I just hate that everything we're seeing as the season goes on seems to be, for the most part, trending downward, not upward. Again, it's about playing your best football now and late in the season as opposed to the beginning. And it seems like, especially with the ability to stop the run, with the quarterback pressure, like all of that stuff seems to be trending down. And I know that it is because of the injuries, because of the wear and tear of the season, and because of the offenses we're playing. But it's just scary, man. Like, it seems to feel like teams are just kind of figuring us out slowly, one by one. You had the clips about the Eagles talking about how they figured out the Goff and the offense. Like, it just starts to creep in my head.
That was the thing yesterday.
Yeah.
That was kind of scary.
Yeah, that was probably a big relief.
That was terrifying.
If that was gonna happen again, I was gonna be out now.
For sure, dude. Fun fact: yesterday, Jameis Winston, I did it again. Shout out me, did it right. 3.36 seconds time to throw yesterday against Detroit Lions.
All day.
Not great.
However, again, we're the longest team to pressure. 50% quarterback pressures. Well, I was told you can't do anything when you're pressured as a quarterback. I was told there's no excuse. I'm sorry, that is excuse.
That is
Jameis
excuse.
Winston had 366 yards and 2 touchdowns. I think he fucking looked pretty well
He was
under
pressured,
pressure.
though?
He's pressured, though.
Wait.
Yeah.
You're telling me Aiden Hutchinson went out there, he had 6 quarterback hits and a bunch of pressures.
Yeah.
And that's what people are holding on to when people are talking bad about Hutch and his performance.
Yeah.
But Jameis Winston still went out there and took care of business.
Yeah, he did.
But when Jared Goff was pressured, those same people
That's an excuse.
say why would he ball? He was pressured.
Yeah.
Okay. So pressures
You can actually throw the ball when you're pressured.
You can?
Yeah, it's not your pause game. You can't throw it pressure.
Okay.
Flag on the play. No, you actually can throw the ball when you're pressured.
So you can move around.
Yeah.
And
you can throw the ball accurately too.
And other players perform differently when pressured?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Jameis Winston looked pretty good yesterday.
Wait, so do we
50% pressure rate, by the way.
But no, if it was a 50% pressure rate, I'm sure he was one of 19.
No, he was 18 of 36, I think. And a big chunk of that 36 came at overtime, and he had to get a touchdown to win the game.
Okay. All right, that's fair. I just don't know if you guys like pressures or you don't like pressures or pressures are enough or they're not enough. I don't know. It's hard to keep track. Let's go to break. We'll come back. We got some more Amon-Ra stuff. But first, let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness, the home of the judgment-free zone, where everybody can get a full-body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month, or you can upgrade to the Black Card and get use of amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,500 locations worldwide. Join in-club or online, planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Bar looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com
Mad
to find
Packs.
a store near you carrying the best product in the game. Whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack Fused Moon Rocks, or any top shelf strains, go to getmadpacks.com, find a store near you. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs.
I just watched the all 22 tape of the Derek Barnes debacle. He's speaking facts.
He's got cooked, man.
He was trying to blitz the quarterback, and then he kind of say, I mean, he was gonna be touchdown either way, but he did try. He make an effort.
Yeah.
He read it, made an effort. So lots of explaining. By the way, I would be spazzing on the edge rusher situation if we didn't have Amon-Ra and Marcus Davenport coming back. But just know, fucking my eye is on that shit. 'Cause I did not
Good.
like that. 3.3, 6 to throw.
Good.
That's inexcusable. Chris, what were you about to say?
I was just about to say, Derek Barnes was like 2 seconds away from telling us what he had for breakfast that day.
You know, my stomach hurt before the game. That's why, couldn't really get the ball off. Speaking of the ball off, JG was pressured yesterday. It did look ugly at times. At times, you get the ball off, though, and they were dropped. Brock Wright had a drop.
Yep.
Amon-Ra had 2 drops.
Yep.
One of them resulting in an interception. Yeah, J-Mo had 2 drops. One of them was a tough throw. I mean, tough throw and catch.
Gotta make the catch.
Yeah, it was like in between like 2 defenders got sandwiched right after, didn't he?
Still.
I gotta watch back the whole 22. But here's Amon-Ra St. Brown on the drops.
Stuff like that happened. He made a good play on the first one. The other one, man, that thing was coming out hard. I got to make those, but it came out hot. I wasn't really expecting that. And then unfortunate pick. But nah, I mean, I don't stress too much about those. I move on to the next play. I keep going. Coach once told me, so what, now what, when I was in college, Coach Kerry Colbert. And I kind of live by that. Like every play, you can't get hung up on one play too much throughout the game because there's highs and lows throughout the game. So for me, it's just next play. Then I'm going to catch the next one. I'm not worried.
Shout out to J-Mo for cooking my parlay. Not a single catch, 3 targets, 42 routes ran. But yeah, a couple bad drops. Just not in from St. Brown, but J-Mo as well. St. Brown, unfortunately, the one that led to the interception. We know he's dealing with something, though. No? Yeah. I mean, I'd seen one guy, Jimmy Lau, I think his name is on Twitter. Is that his name? Doctor, who's like always breaking down the film on like.
Dr. Pierce.
Yeah, it's Dr. Pierce. That's right. I apologize. Who's breaking it down like, oh, look, I was trying to catch it with his hand. His hand's fucked up, obviously, blah, blah, blah. But J-Mo, no excuse. Brock Wright, no excuse. But maybe Brock Wright, you're more accepting of it because, like, you're like a blocking tight end. But that's just definitely got to fix itself because the offense has been itself. So, like, when you get those opportunities, man, we gotta start capitalizing on them. Is it a big concern of yours?
No.
Nick?
I'm more concerned with J-Mo not showing up, to be honest, in the game where you just find out that you have Sam Laporta basically out for the year and Jamison Williams doesn't have a single reception. That is a little bit more concerning than me than the St. Brown stuff because I think, it just is what it is, and he's playing through his injury.
Yeah,
but Jamison Williams was healthy.
And he had 9 catches for 150 yards and a touchdown. So I'm not going to nitpick that performance. But
are you concerned that J-Mo didn't get more involved without Laporta?
No, I think that's what J-Mo is, and that's what they're going to use him as in this offense. Is
got to live and die with it.
Yeah, they're not going to throw it to him 50 times a game, and they had opportunities there. If Graham Glasgow doesn't have the down the field play, he's got a 60-yard touchdown, and if he catches a couple balls, he'll have 3 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown, and we wouldn't even be saying this. But, for a guy like him who doesn't get his number called too often, maybe he should get his number called more. But when you get your number called and you drop it, sorry, man, I'm not going to feel bad for you. I'm not going to bitch about it. You got to make the play. And like I said, 3 things go differently. He's got 3 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown.
3 targets, 3 drops for Jamison Williams. Just watched all 3 of them. Oof. The only one I gave an excuse for is maybe the second one. Yep. Even then, if that was Amon-Ra, a healthy Amon-Ra, at least I could say he would have caught that. Granted,
fired!
Amon-Ra pro, but yeah, Jamison Williams.
He needs to catch those. He needs to be better.
Fucked up.
He knows that.
Shout out to Terrell LV.
That's terrible.
Pressures is a slappy cope stat. I agree.
Listen.
It works both ways, too, by the way.
Listen.
The guy's not getting sacked, but he has this many pressures, The guy's playing like shit. Oh, but he was pressured.
He was pressured so much.
It is a slappy cope stat. That's a great poll. Shout out to Terrell LV.
There's too much pressure. He couldn't perform. Oh, okay.
What they say in The Wire? The pressure in the police department.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we can't make these arrests.
It's too much pressure.
It's too much pressure. Yeah, I'm not really concerned with the drops. I think Amon-Ra will heal itself as time goes on. Jameis Williams. Jesus. Now I'm just mixing them both up. Jamison Williams. J-Mo. That's just one you have to live and die with too. It's just we kind of knew that going into this game. It sucks in a situation where you need it, like a big third down, or just when an offense is kind of being lackluster. But it is what it is. The good news, maybe though, I think Jameer's kind of emerged as a great passing target for Jared Goff.
11 catches for Jameer, 9 catches for Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's 20 Jared Goff throws right there. Not many more are going to go around. I mean, when you've got those guys, and it's all part of the offense. Obviously, when you look at the rest of these games going forward against the Rams, against the Packers, against the Vikings, don't expect J-Mo to have these big performances. Those are good defensive lines. They're going to be putting pressure on Jared Goff. So they're going to have to do these checkdowns. They're going to have to do this quick stuff. And I don't know if people were expecting Jameson Williams to make up for Sam Laporta's absence, but that's not going to happen. That's not the player he is. That's not the guy you look to make up for that absence. So in these games where it is Jared Goff has to get the ball out fast, they have to do these things to beat the blitz, to beat the pressure, to soften up the defense. It's going to be Gibbs. It's going to be St. Brown. It's going to be Brock Wright.
J-Mo is the luxury. He's the overkill. Like that is what he is. And I know that he may have talent to be arguably a top 15 wide receiver in this league, but this role, this system that he's in currently, he is a elite specialist, and there's nothing wrong with that. That is very much needed. You saw it several times throughout the history of these last couple years of Lions games where J-Mo had big games, and that's what's going to be. There's going to be games like this. There's going to be games where he's special. So to me, I'm not too concerned about it. I didn't expect more from him because Laporta went down. I do, however, kind of have a little bit of fear just because Amon-Ra, and like we said, we know he's dealing with something, but he is having more drops than ever. So like to me, I would kind of like to see J-Mo step up a little bit, but overall, I'm not worried about it because I know that J-Mo is capable of, like you said, just turning those 0 for 3 into 3 for 3 and a touchdown in 150 yards. Like that's just the player he is. You got to live and die by it. It is what it is. We've been saying this for years with J-Mo. It's why he got an extension, but he didn't get the bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But do you want to see more of him in these? Like obviously,
I want to win football games. I don't care how it happens.
That's kind of where I'm at too.
That's fair.
What is your biggest concern, Nick, from yesterday? Is it the defense? Drops, Goff, play calling. So some people talking about that a little bit.
Maybe Goff. I mean, I don't think I can specifically call out Goff for that reason too, but because of the drops. But I guess getting carved out by Jameis probably concerns me the most because I thought the defense was going to play phenomenally or to have a really good game against Jameis Winston and this Giants offense without Malik Neighbors, without Bo Scadaboo, and I thought the defense was going to show up, and they got picked apart a little bit. So that, I guess, is my number one concern from this game was that defense, because I thought that was where you took the biggest step forward, and then, they have a stinker against Jameis Winston.
Yeah, and I don't care about the offense not looking how you want it to look. They put up almost 500 yards of offense, scored 30-plus points, had a running back go for 260 and a wide receiver at 150. So, if your guy didn't get the catches or your parlay got cooked, I honestly don't give a shit. And the offense was fine. Clean up the drops, and you put up 50 points. The defense, Nick is right. That is concerning. You cannot allow Jameis Winston to do that to your team. You cannot allow those running backs to get as loose as they did. So, got to clean that up. But the offense, I'm fine.
But I feel like this season, if you just had to look at the season as a whole, you'd probably put a little more faith in the consistency of the defense. I feel like the defense has been pretty consistent. So I'm not worried
concerned about that performance.
Yeah, that's what it is for me too.
You had a bad offense with not a lot of good pass catchers, no real true starting running back, and Jameis Winston come in here and put up 500 yards of offense on you. It's concerning, especially the short week. You need guys to come back, and you need to clean that up. You cannot allow performances like that with this defense because the offense hasn't been the powerhouse it has been. So the defense needs to be the rock, and you can't allow 500 yards to the Giants.
By far my biggest concern with pass rush. Yeah.
And it's not even close.
That's the shit you need to win a championship.
Yep.
Not fucking make the playoffs. Like, win. If you want to talk about winning the fucking Super Bowl, if you want me to buy back in as this team as a contender, or even buy back in to a chance at winning a fucking Super Bowl, the pass rush needs to be there.
Caseville Country Boy saying, if Goff continues to suck, when does Kyle Allen? I mean, I thought Goff played a pretty good game.
Chris, what were you about to say?
I was just about to say when it comes to this defense though, is that I believe that they've shown me enough consistency to where I'm not worried. As Neil would say, these players drive Benzes too. Like, it's going to be a lot of this did feel like a any given Sunday type of game. Remember, I was the one here saying this is a trap game. Like, I was the one saying, like, this seems like a trap game.
And then you picked them to cover the spread.
You took the Lions to cover 12.5.
I know. I went against my own words. See what I get when I doubt myself. See what happens. But I looked at this team as, like, this was just a not great performance from the defense. I think they'll bounce back strong. I think part of it, too, was integrating some new people in the secondary back, because you saw some miscommunications there, some lapses there from DJ Reed and such. So I think that, part of it is just that. But like you said, yeah, the pressure was really bad this game, and I'm hoping that cleans up, and I think it will. I think it will.
Got to have a complete performance. This was not a complete performance by the Lions, but you were playing a bad team, so you get the win. You go up against a good team or a decent team, you don't have a complete performance, it's tougher to get wins. So defense needs to bounce back against the Packers. Let's go to break, come back, keep talking Lions. But first, tell us about Black Rock.
Let me tell you about Black Rock Bar and Grill. Look, guys, it is a sizzle above the rest. 20% off your total food bill for mentioning Woodward Sports. Exclusions do apply. And remember, next Friday, or no, is it this Friday? It's this Friday. This Friday, the heavyweights will be live in Ann Arbor at Black Rock Bar and Grill, trying out all the best food and giving you the reviews. You know how it is. You saw it last time. It's great food, great vibes, great takes. Black Rock Bar and Grill, the home of the steak on the stone. Check it out near you.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network. And prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Be a good guy and get something back in return. All right, go to buddiespizza.com right now, wherever to a Buddy's location, and get somebody in your family for Christmas a $50 Buddy's Pizza gift card. And with that purchase, you get a free 4-square, 1-topping pizza courtesy of Buddy's. It's the OG of the Detroit-style pizza, the original, around for 79 years, buddiespizza.com. Damn. What up, welcome back to Whatever It's Live on WoodwardSports.com. Easy to do my spin more Rex, young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. I haven't watched all the offensive tape. and we haven't really talked about JG because ultimately we did win the game, and some idiot.
Bro.
That's so funny. Nick just tried to run out of here with his headphones on. I'm sorry. That was hilarious.
Multicoder.
I gotta watch back the game. I can't have a strong opinion on this and be 100% sure of what I'm saying until I rewatch the 22 on this one. But JG had 16 to 17 on targets behind the line of scrimmage. I'm just being honest with you. That ain't gonna get it done in most cases. You only had 28 completions, if I'm not mistaken, right? Somewhere around there. 16 of them came from behind the line of scrimmage. Brother, what are we doing? We got to get the ball down the field a little bit here. And I don't know if that's on Dan Campbell. I don't know if that's on the offensive line, not giving them time to find, certain reads or even Dan Campbell getting these guys, to break the routes off cleaner. But that was a little bit of a concern of mine, too. That you got to watch back and find, I guess, what the actual answer is to that one, because that was kind of concerning, too.
Baby Eagles incoming. Another D-heavy game against the Packers. Pause. Says Alta Scene Mask. Shout out.
Atlas Cinema.
Atlas Cinema.
That seems way more plausible.
To be fair, there's no spaces, man. Like that can happen. All right.
Nope, that makes a lot more sense. So shout out to Atlas Scene Mask. Make sure you smash that like button. Yeah. So, what were we talking about?
Baby Eagles incoming, another D-heavy game against the Packers.
A lot of throws behind the line of scrimmage for Jared Goff. A lot of throws to Jahmyr Gibbs behind the line of scrimmage. And listen,
what did Salty do?
You're talking shit. They needed this because the pressure that the New York Giants offensive or defensive line was putting on Jared Goff. And it is the pressures. And it is the aggressive play and the pass rush that was screaming at Jared Goff. He didn't have a lot of time, and they have a good pass rush. So I would expect a similar game plan against the Green Bay Packers. I would expect a similar game plan against the Los Angeles Rams. I would expect a similar game plan against the Minnesota Vikings. I would expect a similar game plan against the Dallas Cowboys. When you look at these defensive lines and these defensive fronts that have a lot of veterans and power on them, you're going to have to use these checkdowns more often and get the ball in the hands of Jahmyr Gibbs when you can. It's kind of an extension of the run game. We'll see what happens Thursday against the Packers.
What was the name you said again? Atlas Mask or something?
Yeah. Atlas Scene Mask.
Yeah, I got to watch the tape. I got a feeling it's a little bit of combination of everything, to be honest with you. As much as I love and ride with Dan Campbell, as much as I have faith in Dan Campbell, I feel like there's a lot of checkdowns yesterday. And I don't know if it's on JG's confidence. JG's confidence obviously gets rattled. He's constantly pressured. He's not the same as other quarterbacks when pressured.
I'm not the same as other girls.
I'm not like other girls.
I'm not like other quarterbacks when I'm pressured.
I am. This is a big, big game, and I was talking that cash shit all season because I do think we can win this game for damn sure. But that defensive line the Green Bay Packers have with Edgerrin Cooper and Quay Walker, you saw them doing the dog blitz, the inside dog blitz, what the hell it was called.
Yeah.
That could do damage on us.
And shout out to Aaron Minaric with the super chat. Aaron Minaric, he says D-line getting credit for QB pressures after the QB has 4 seconds is running the fastest mile at Fat Camp, and he's right.
He's right.
Cool. You finally got a pressure after Jameis Winston could sit back there and make every single read known to man. He could have read all of One Piece back there, but. You need to get more pressure on the quarterback. You need to get there faster. And I know Nick doesn't want to hear it. I know a lot of the chat doesn't want to hear it. But you got to hope that Marcus Davenport can play against the Green Bay Packers because he is your second best edge rusher on this team.
Cross dogs. That was what I was thinking about.
Cross dogs.
But cross dogs. Quay Walker and Edgerrin Cooper.
Yeah.
Cross dog blitzing Jared Goff.
Pretty good.
With Van Ness and Wyatt in there, that could be a fucking problem.
And
this guy named Micah Parsons, they cross dog blitz with Micah Parsons.
Yep.
Fuck.
They got a good defensive front.
We need a good offensive game plan.
I'm having trouble with these names for sure. Those missed sacks were so bad. There was a couple missed sacks. Al-Qadim Muhammad had one on that touchdown throw, or not even touchdown, but first down on like 3rd and 17.
Oh, Jameis threw it up.
We had Jameis, and Jameis just chucks it.
Jameis was balling yesterday.
He was.
He's a tough guy to bring down too. He's like 6'3", 260.
Big guy. Big guy.
He's a big dude.
He's just a high school quarterback, though, I guess.
Yeah, I got to run back the tape on that one.
Got to run back the tape. Got to do better. And listen, the Lions, the Green Bay Packers coming into town, they can't be a confident team right now with the way that they've been playing.
You need to stomp that shit out.
And the Lions need to gain their confidence back, and they need to stomp that shit out. So,
where's your confidence?
Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing the Lions get the ball first and just run the ball down their throat.
Yeah, I agree.
No,
put them in a passing situation.
I know that you want to control who gets the ball at half. You'd like have the ball coming out of half against the Green Bay Packers, but if you can go out there and do what you were trying to do against the Chiefs, but actually punch it in at home, I don't know. We'll see. I can't. No.
Nick, what's your confidence
defer
level?
To the second half.
And beating the Cheeseheads.
I am in beating them, or just
winning
this
game.
Matchup. I
guess all the above.
I guess
matchup.
What do you mean by beating them?
Yeah, you mean putting up more points or less?
Winning?
Yeah, I'm not confident.
I'm not confident either.
To be honest, I'm really not. This team hasn't showed up against any top 10 defense that we've played all season long because we hung over 30 points against the 30th ranked defense in the Giants. I'm not holding my head on that. I think until this team has proven that they can score points against an elite defense, which they haven't done yet. They're averaging 13 points a game when playing top 10 defenses. Until they prove to me that you can put up more than 20 points against one of these elite defenses, I'm not going to be very confident when you play one. So this offensive line struggling right now against that defensive line is the biggest reason why I'm not that confident right now. We'll see how it, looks a little bit closer to game day. Plus, Packers coming off of a bye week, and you're on short rest. That's a scheduling mishap.
Wait, what? No, Packers played yesterday.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. They played Vikings.
My bad.
Beat the shit out of JJ
literally
McCarthy.
was just looking at their schedule. I missed it.
No, you're good. I think they're bye weeks after this.
Yep. All right. My butt.
One of the reasons you're in the glizzy.
Fuck you.
Brother didn't even know it's on there.
God damn it, Chris.
All right, Chris. Good point there. But I will say everything.
Glizzy boy.
Everything before that point is 100% true.
You were spitting till that point.
Before that.
Yeah, you were spitting till there. I think if I had to give this a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say a 6. Because look, to be honest with you, both these teams are suspect. They both had very questionable games, very questionable performances all season long, multiple times, and then I give them an extra point for being at home. So it's like a 6 out of 10 for me. It really is. It really is a could go either way game. I could see both sides, sit on the fence type of game. That's where I'm at with this one.
It's just, bro, JG's
10 out of 10. Lions are going to win.
Under pressure, man. And this is a team that can crank it up on you. Whether it's via blitz, whether it's just 4-man fronts, 5-man fronts. I mean, it's really going to have to be Ja to bail us out again.
But
I don't know that JG necessarily had a great game yesterday. I feel like Ja bailed everybody out.
Yeah, but now Goff's seen that you can perform under pressure. I think he learned that, and I think he's going to be ready for the next game.
He learned from Jameis.
He got his gym badge, his pressure gym badge.
It is, you are able to perform
like,
under
whoa.
pressure. You don't just have to drop to your hands and knees when someone comes near you.
He's not sound like, no way. Why is he allowed to do that?
Wait, he can move?
He can throw the ball. He actually had a couple throws
He
to
did.
move.
He had a scramble, too.
Jared Goff did a good job of avoiding pressure in this one. He really did. All jokes aside, Yodi was getting torn up.
Yodi was getting worked.
And he did a good job avoiding that pressure up the middle multiple times.
By everybody, too.
By everybody.
They were going to fucking second-string defensive lineman working at Coyote.
Because they were getting one-on-ones because obviously you have to double-team Dexter Lawrence. And so Yodi was going one-on-one against anybody, and they were all just eating his lunch.
Gosh dang, man.
Easy, where's your confidence level?
Brother, I'm dwindling down the more we're having the conversation, I'm being honest with you. Yeah,
Give a number.
I probably started at a 6. They got watered down to a 5. And I feel like a weak bitch saying 5 because it's just down the middle. You know what I'm saying? You're not really picking a side there. But I'll drop down to 4. I guess I gotta watch this tape. I guess
4 out of 10
to feel where I'm at.
Miles Frazier time, says Jeff Talk Sports.
Listen,
you know who's pretty good
Graham
at pass
Glasgow
blocking?
on that injury report, so it could be Miles Frazier time.
Well, it would be Tristan Colon probably first, right?
I don't know.
They're not gonna put Miles Frazier at center.
Shane Daniels. Smell like bitch in here.
Hey, I am 8 out of 10 confidence that we'll beat the Packers.
No, he's not.
You just lost 2 points.
Yep, not 10 out of 10. I am 8 out of 10.
Yes.
8 out of 10.
He's doing the same thing as me. He's getting watered down. I was 8 out of 10 heading into this week. I was looking forward to this all fucking year. And then, like, these past couple of weeks have happened for us. It's like,
yeah. 8 out of 10 because the Packers haven't looked good either. So
I'm going to watch back. And by the way, don't take my 4 out of 10 and be like, oh, my God. Not that my opinion fucking means anything to you anyway, but it's not. Let me watch back yesterday to see what happened. All right, and then see, like, is it pressure? Was JG just off? Whatever the fuck it was. Because if he was just off, and I didn't really think he was that off. Like, it definitely was not as bad as the Eagles game, for sure. That's a career low passing percentage, if I'm not mistaken, 37% for him. But I don't know. I just got to see how the Detroit Lions offensive line handled that pressure from yesterday, and then I'll have a good read for you on the Packers.
everybody, W's or L's in the chat for Nick. Just Nick in general.
Oh, wow.
W or L. Put it in the chat.
Poor guy.
Well, all right, let's go to break. Tell us about Gold Crown.
Real quick, if the chat's coming at me right now. Literally look in the goddamn tape. This team is not the same team. They haven't played a top 10 defense well all year long. So don't hate me because I'm spitting some truth. Just not that the Packers, got a W yesterday.
If Kirby plays, I'll jump to a 5. How about that?
A 5?
Dude,
yeah.
I'd be like a 7.
It's better than a 4? Yeah, I'll jump to a 6. How about that?
Hey, we got W's in the chat.
Does that make you better? Yeah.
Chris, where are you at?
I said
couple
6.
L's.
I said
6.
Yeah.
Oh, here come the L's.
I'm at a 3.
Big W. Lil Den Nick.
It's
Big Dubsky for the homies is the Dundada.
Why read that?
massive dong.
Lil Den Nick.
Dong.
Allegedly on GTA, on Roblox, in Habbo Hotel, on Skyrim. All right.
And lots of money.
Tell us about Gold Crown.
Gold Crown. Take your relaxation game to championship level with Gold Crown. They're known for the concentrates. Been around since the caregiver days, but now they have their own infused pre-rolls with the Jesters. Make sure you try them out. My guy Justin was on product last night, texting the group chat, feeling the vibes. Shout out to him. They also got the gummies, their newest product, infused, gelatin-free, coated in nerds for the extra pop. Find Gold Crown at a dispensary near you. Smoke like royalty only with Gold Crown.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Attention, sports fans! Don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the amazing Braylon Edwards Show with Shep. Give him a call at 248-426-9944. It's Dr. Jeff S. Pierce.
I don't want to hear Nick R. Easy. Friday said they called it.
Shout out Fred Folsom.
Yeah, I don't want. I'm not gonna be bragging about that.
Are you gonna pick him on the pick 'em?
I don't know. I gotta watch the tape from yesterday. You know what? I'll even do you guys a service to watch some Green Bay tape. Their offense sucks dick lately. So
That'll
hopefully
cheer
it
you
goes
up.
off.
Dick 'em, allegedly.
Allegedly.
For comedic purposes.
Yes,
And
artistic purposes.
And autistic purposes only.
And GTA 6.
Habbo Hotel.
On Roblox.
Club Penguin.
Skyrim, great game.
Webkins.
We almost just lost to the
Giants.
Giants.
The Webkins, I ain't gonna lie to you. Webkins
What
was
was
lit.
the one with the omelet?
I played Freddy the Fish. You guys ever play Freddy the
I
Fish?
played Freddy the Fish. What was the
Freddy
one with
Fish.
the omelet where you get to grab a piece of the omelet every day? Oh man, there was a giant omelet.
That's some Centerline shit.
It was no. It was
Broke
no.
ass school.
It was an online game, and you got like
Poor.
You got like monsters or something. And
Yeah, you got potatoes.
no, there was an omelet. Jesus, Nick, getting in the shot, throwing the mics around. Dude puts on a glizzy suit, forget he has a job. No, I'm just kidding.
He starts walking to the wall like a fucking
NPC.
NPC.
I can't remember, dude.
He's jumping.
Man, that's gonna piss me
I don't know. Yeah, we'll just stop you there because no one knows the fuck you're talking about. I
wasn't-
love you though.
Was
I'm
it
sure it's a thing.
It wasn't Webkins, was it?
I don't know. Webkins was the shit though. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Art Van Dam says,
There was one
but
with
Jordan Love is the best QB in the North.
That's true, Easy.
That is true. Run the ball, set up play action, control the clock, or hit home runs with Gibbs. Defensively, limit big plays, sack quarterback, and create more turnovers. Detroit Gunny talking the truth right there. That's everything that needs to take place. Specifically, pacifically,
You
Jahmyr
could
Gibbs.
get a Western omelet, Steve-O. You would go up and you'd get to select from the great omelet once a day, and
Come
it'd
on.
be a different one that would give your monsters different boosts.
We're done with your omelet story.
I can't remember. It was a cool game. That was just part of it. That was the main thing that's standing out though is the omelet. But it was
Fat ass.
Fat ass
little
That was
kid.
not the moral. That was just a little thing you did daily. I can't. I like omelets. I'm an omelet guy. What can I say?
Oh,
It was
shit.
called like Web something. I can't remember what it was.
Webkins?
No, it wasn't Webkins. It was like that though.
I used to play Sandwich Stacker on DisneyChannel.com.
I used to play.
Goddamn,
I would go on the Cartoon Network game website. The Teen Titans fighting game they had was really sweet. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy Halloween game they had was really fun. I like Southern omelets. Nothing wrong with a Southern omelet.
Keith Gallardo.
Love the omelet.
I do not think Frank Ragnell's calling anytime soon. Just had a
No.
brand new baby.
Nope.
He's enjoying the retired life. His foot is inoperable, and he's made millions of dollars. So, I think he's living.
Did
He
you
was
ever play
a
Toontown?
small town guy to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From like northern Minnesota or some woodland part of Minnesota. He's doing just fine.
Did
He
you ever
ain't
play
coming back.
Toontown?
I'm done with the games right now. No, that sounds fun though.
It was like Roblox, but like cartoon.
KJ Obey, Jacobs was limited in practice today. I got a weird feeling he's going to play.
He's gonna play.
I think that's why they sat him out.
Yeah.
Same thing with us with TA, Kirby. I feel like those guys are going to play for us. It wasn't
Top
worth
5 omelets.
rushing them back to play this Sunday game against the 2-9 New York Giants. But it will be worth it against the Green Bay Packers because right now you are third in the NFC North, despite being 7-4. That's kind of insane to think about.
Was it Webkins? It was Webkins.
Shout out to Webkins. This guy stuck on fucking
Yeah.
Webkins.
Okay, it was Webkins. Wait, I think right.
I don't know,
Webkins?
dude. I just stopped.
Neopets. It was Neopets. Sorry. That's the poor Webkins. You didn't actually have to buy them.
My cousin had Webkins. I just used his account.
It was Neopets. Okay.
Can we say the New York Football Giants are the Lions of 2021? The Lions of 2022, maybe. I can't really say it because they got a rookie quarterback in store. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even have a coach. They have like no sense of direction, but they're scrappers. I will say
Their
that.
3 best offensive players are injured. Done for the year.
Yeah.
So they're going to look way different next year. They can be pretty good next year.
If Josh Jacobs is out, that's a great point by the chat. They're saying though, if Josh Jacobs doesn't play, I definitely could take I'll go to 5.
The Dundada said, "Thank God we cleared that up."
Yeah,
yeah.
thank God,
you know, hey, it was. I'm glad we could be that. I'm glad we could do that together. Chad.
5 stars.
I feel the same.
5 stars.
Cartoon Penguin.
Neopets was dope. Mine always died because I didn't feed him.
Piece of shit.
Should have got the free omelet. Just saying, you could get one a day.
Glad we beat the Giants because that dude at the bar was annoying.
Shout out Nick Lucido.
Yeah, poor Nick Lucido.
Nick, he was
He's a great guy.
He was like, "What's the excuse is going to be?" I was like, "Well, if we lose, we lost."
Well, dude, it's funny because Nick's not from New York. His family is,
Yeah.
but he's not.
No.
And so like, he doesn't have that New York attitude, shit talking mindset, you know. But his uncle was there, who is from New York, and so I went over there to shake their hands after we won the game, of course, talking a lot of shit. And his uncle was trying to talk shit, and I was like, "Fuck you, dude, you lost. Like get out of here." He's like, "You're supposed to win by 3 scores." Don't care. We won. You think I give a fuck?
Nope.
Oh no! You lost.
Yeah.
In the store. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
You know, I'm done at that point.
No, for sure.
The same.
Need to take care of business on Thursday, though. Need to take care of business against the Green Bay Packers.
So no. Okay, Josh Jacobs in the air. Josh Jacobs banged up.
Banged up?
I'll go 5 out of 10.
Okay.
We're moving on up.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? A little
Kirby
5 out of 10.
6.
Little Kirby, a little 6.
Marcus Davenport?
6, 7. You set me up. You got me.
You could have just said 7.
No. 6, 7. Because I don't know what to expect from Marcus Davenport. The guy's played like 4 games for the Detroit Lions.
All right, let's go to break.
Not even. That's kind of crazy. I don't think he's played 4 games for the Detroit Lions.
I don't think so either.
I think he's played 3.5.
Easy, though. The guy who was in his place, Wilson, had 2 touchdowns and 107 total yards last game.
Yeah.
So, like, I know he's obviously not better than Josh Jacobs.
How many yards?
107. So,
the
backup had a game.
He's not Josh Jacobs.
He's not Josh Jacobs.
He's
He's
not
not.
Josh Jacobs,
But
yeah.
I'm just saying, he's probably not no fluke neither.
J.J. McCarthy looked like shit.
Danny G says they have nothing to lose except the game, dumbass.
Yeah. He just keeps saying
He
that.
kept repeating
Yeah.
this. Hey,
I was like, dude, they're 2-9. They've had nothing to lose.
No, I was like, yeah, they still don't. Shout out to Nick. All right, let's go to break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk some Stones, possibly.
Let's go.
Let me tell you about Loom. Go to loom.com. Find a store near you. They've got one at 12 and Woodward. It's a great product. Shout out to Angel for hooking me up. I got to go back soon because I've been pounded through that GG 4 times Death Star. Make sure you get some for yourself. Go to loom.com. Use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off. It's Loom Cannabis.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in the clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Congratulations to the real coach of the year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Oh man. That's interesting.
SharonsHeating.com. Oh, man, I'm kind of taking it back here.
Yeah, that was wild.
Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. Make sure you guys check it out. They have been family owned and operated in Michigan for over 40 years, so you know they'll take care of you. They got a brand new website, ton of user-friendly applications. Go to SharonsHeating.com to book your appointment. Remember, you got about a month and a half left until you don't get that free furnace tune-up anymore from DTE customers, so go check it out. It's Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning.
I honestly thought Easy was about to throw a punch at the watch party.
Easy was
that bad?
Yeah. You were...
I think the worst has ever been was I was about to go punch that Vikings fan that one day.
Yeah.
I shot fuck the Vikings.
You are not a good person to be around when the Lions are losing.
Really?
Get up. It's third down.
Stand up. Oh, dude, when dog.
That's what that girl that called me back, huh?
That happened at that watch party. We were. Shout out to Gillies.
Shout out to Gillies.
We were there, and I don't know what was happening, but the Lions were trying to make a comeback, and I think they were still down. It was the fourth quarter, and the waitress comes over, and she's taking orders. Shit, Easy looks at her and goes,
Burger!
Burger!
I do remember that part. That was hilarious.
Bro, I gotta find that.
Well, it's funny as fuck. Well, the Lions are losing.
It wasn't like.
Did you say it like a cousin?
Like, no.
No. I was
burger.
I was jacked up.
But, like, it was loud.
Yeah.
We couldn't really hear what she
The game
was
was on.
The game was on.
I don't know if she's going to walk away. And I have headphones on. So, sometimes you have headphones on, you just naturally speak louder, right? Yeah.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, I yelled burger.
That
at Jordan.
shit was so funny.
Do you know what? She liked it. She liked it.
Oh, man. That was so
She likes
fucking
taking direction from a real man, all right?
She is gorgeous. Shout out to Jordan.
Shout out Jordan. That was funny as
That
fuck.
was so funny.
We do have to do a screenshot or a screen record that too. I want to see it myself.
It was so good.
Any more drinks? Burger! Like the dude asking for sugar and Men in Black. Yeah. Yeah. It was kind of like
Sugar water.
Sugar water. Okay. Lumen ate you. JJ is 22, guys. Calm down. No. JJ McCarthy is hot. Not even hot. Cold. Cold ass. Bad. Like real bad. 87 yards and 2 interceptions yesterday. Yeah, I read a stat somewhere on Twitter that you could have been at quarterback, taken the ball, and threw it directly at the ground 32 times, and you would have a better passer rating than J.J. McCarthy had yesterday. I'm not even joking. That's a real thing I read. The other thing I read, too, actually, let me find this so I read this one correctly for you guys.
And real quick, I ain't say that with the super chat in there.
Shout
It says,
out.
will there
Yes,
be
sir.
Pistons coverage if they win tonight? There will be. Make sure you tune in. The watch party, Kool-Aid, Chris, and Brendan, and the boys holding it down. Post-game show as well, and we'll also be doing a Red Wings post-game show. So make sure you stay tuned with Woodward Sports after dark. The Woodward Pistons and the Woodward Wings keeping shit popping.
J.J. McBarfy.
Oh,
J.J. McCarthy now ranks 851st out of 852 quarterbacks in EPA per dropback among qualified passers since 2000, meaning you have to have enough potential to qualify for this stat. The only player below J.J. McCarthy right now is, you want to take a guess?
Oh, yeah, Nathan Peterman.
Ooh, that would have been a good one, but no. I don't know if he qualifies for the amount of passes.
Okay, Zach Wilson.
Jamarcus Russell.
Wow.
The only guy J.J. McCarthy ranks ahead of right now.
Fatty.
J.J. McCarthy.
There's just no touch on that ball.
Fatty.
He's playing the omelet game,
Wow,
too.
Jamarcus Russell. That's a good pull.
All right, hold on. Let me pull up the stats real quick, too, on the season, because this is fun to read. Today, I watched Vikings recaps, because I just wanted to I relish in that shit, man. When the Vikings are doing bad. I did it last year, too.
Yeah.
When they were playoff game, because I knew they were about to get cooked. I put on a Vikings
They have
streamer and
notorious
watched it.
pedophiles as fans that they prop around.
They do have notorious PDFs.
Allegedly.
57.9 rating, all right, on the year. 54% completion percentage on the year. 6 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. Mind you, he's only played 6 games.
Wow.
Am I right, Nick? Is it only 6 games?
10 interceptions in 6 games?
Yes. Now, I get it. We lost to him. But again, he was put in advantageous situations every single time. He started every drive from like the 30-yard line. It's like, whatever.
Brother's 22, about to be unemployed by 23.
Listen.
Imagine your options being Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, Aaron Rodgers, and J.J. McCarthy, and you picked the worst one.
Yeah.
J.J.
Now,
McCarthy.
okay, he is 22. Sure. Say he was a stock. Say you can invest stock in J.J. McCarthy. Are you buying low on that?
No.
Or you're not? Because I'm not even touching that.
Not
thing.
touching it.
It's gross.
Because, like, it's not like he isn't in an amazing spot to have success.
Exactly.
Kevin O'Connell, Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson.
Exactly.
T.J.
T.J.
Hawkinson.
Hawkinson.
Like, you have all the weapons in the world.
Aaron Jones, phenomenal pass catching back too.
He is making bad reads. He is throwing
No
ugly
touch.
balls. Ugly balls.
Nick,
Talk to me.
you want to defend your man here?
Yeah, it's your boy.
J.J. McCarthy
is an absolute bum. No, there's no defending him, but I feel like it always has to go back to this. He beat Detroit. What shit can we talk right now?
I'm talking all the shit.
Yeah, that he sucks at football.
Talking all the shit.
I'm pissed that we lost to
Fake
him,
demon.
to be honest.
Call me
I have to respond to literally multiple texts every single goddamn Sunday from my friends in a group chat that literally just roast me about J.J. McCarthy. I wish this guy was out of the division. I wish he wasn't in the NFL.
Are they not Lions fans?
I am sick. They are Lions fans. They just love clowning 9, and I have to answer for this
that he
fucking
sucks.
guy.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
I have to literally.
I thought you meant they were talking shit that he beat the Lions.
So as if you guys didn't give me enough shit, they give me shit, and yeah, fuck J.J. McCarthy.
Well, stop being such a Lions fan. Or, I mean, a Vikings fan.
McCarthy.
And then you won't get shit for J.J.
I
McCarthy.
don't know if you
Rumor
found
has
out.
it-
It's the Packers and the Bears, too.
That what?
Ryan Romani
That I'm a fan.
left covering sports, left sports coverage because of the J.J. McCarthy take.
That's true.
He got ahead of it.
That is rumor.
He's seen that coming. He's like, you know what?
Good business move.
I got to get the fuck out of here because I'm going to have to deal with that. I mean, he called him the best
He
quarterback
would've-
in the draft. I love you, Ryan.
He would have got bullied for that.
Love
That's
Ryan.
crazy.
He said he's
That,
going to be the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah, JJ is bad. Is there any hope? Do you guys think he turns it around? Do you think KOC could fix him? He is only 22. Nick, that's your guy. You think he could be fixed? Or you're not even allowed to say it publicly?
I don't know.
Because he's been that bad.
I don't give a shit about J.J. McCarthy.
Whoa. Relax.
No, you're allowed to not give a shit.
He is on the Vikings. He's not my quarterback. I'm sick of the guy. I'm honest. Do I think he can turn it around? Yes. I've seen him, be able to lead a team in college to a national championship, which, shout out JJ, thank you. But, yeah, I'm sick of him. I wish he wasn't on the Vikings.
Elite
Dude
handouts.
loves the guy.
Why? Because you root for him?
No, I wouldn't have to deal with him as much.
I love that he's on the Vikings. I fucking hate their fans.
I personally
hate the
have
fact-
to answer for this guy because he's
That's
in the
fair.
division.
That's fair.
Which is
That's
annoying as fuck.
Yeah, their fans like being fucking like, oh, we're coming back next year with 9. Brother's about to be working a 9 to 5, but in the fucking football season.
Oh!
I mean, what are we doing? This guy is, again, cold ass. Can't call him hot ass. He's cold ass.
Yeah.
It's bad.
And he's
Oh, by the way.
And he's a cringe ball.
He's in the concussion protocol and the soft benching for J.J. McCarthy.
Did you see the video of him trying to hype up the line? I saw like a video from like camp of one of his offensive linemen walking up to him and being like, "Yo, next time you get in there, can you like, get the guys going? Like we kind of need it." And they're kind of here, done hearing from me.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Okay." And then it cuts to the huddle and JJ's like, "All right, guys, let's play hard."
Stop playing.
I swear.
Did you see Jared Goff in overtime?
Yes.
Did you see that video?
Be a man.
Man.
Command the respect of his offense.
Man. It's funny, too, because Goff is listen, big golf guy. But we know. I don't know.
I'm telling you.
He's a goofy guy sometimes.
I would almost.
But cheeks are all poofed up. You're like, all right, guys.
I would
but
almost.
Still, delivery,
bet my
100%.
Bet my life that Jared Goff has an absolute cannon. Like, the confidence he is, the pull he has.
Okay, why are we doing
Guys got to have a hawk.
All right, we're not. Why are we doing that? We're not talking
saying.
about that.
I'm not
That's
gay
always
no
about-
more. I am delivered. I feel like women.
It's a physical sport. Maybe that could help him.
Maybe
I
that's
am
why-
a fan
maybe that's
of
why
guys
he's not
with
mobile.
big butts.
I don't
Maybe
know-
that's
I
why
don't
he's
know
not
where to go with this
mobile.
one.
It's a good point, Chris.
All right.
Carrying around that anaconda.
Maybe that's why I can't run anymore.
Can't run so much. Weighing him down.
That's why he runs like Bambi. He's got
Yeah.
fucking. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually.
Makes sense.
That thing's tucked
That's
in
why
one of those
JJ
legs.
is so mobile. Oh, no.
Yeah, a little more aerodynamic.
Tiny.
A little more aerodynamic.
Allegedly, for comedic purposes, on Roblox.
Yeah, Jared Goff's got 6 pounds in his left leg, weighing him down. That's why he runs like a fucking duck.
Yeah. I mean, the more you put it together, the more
Is that
it makes
why he
sense.
throws that way?
It does make sense. I can't lie.
Tell us about Caesars.
Caesar Sportsbook.
You wanna
Would
bet on
like
that?
to bet on the size of that thing? Head over to CaesarSportsbook.com right now. Scan the QR code and visit CaesarSportsbook.com. Use promo code Woodward1000 for your first deposit. And you get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if your first bet loses. That's Woodward1000 as your promo code for $1,000 back in bonus bets if your first bet loses. Up to $1,000 back.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep,
Lamar looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Shout out to the best drink in the game right now, Sun Cruiser. Had a couple yesterday at the game. They were phenomenal. They're paired with Woodward Sports all football season long. So when you're watching football, all right, hey, even the Pistons or the Wings tonight, make sure that you're cracking a Sun Cruiser. It's the best drink in the game, and it is not even close. Go try them. Check them out. Let us know what you think.
All right, so we did the first mailbag question that we can't repeat because of YouTube restrictions.
Yep.
And collectively, at least Spinny and I, and Chris, who's drooling for some reason, we decided golf for sure.
Smiling real big.
Without a doubt, you are smiling real big. Put the camera on yourself, Smiley.
Yeah. Hey, Smiles, why don't you put yourself on the camera?
Jared Goff, easily number one.
Easily number one, Jared.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams, number two.
Number two, Caleb Williams.
Number three, Jordan Love.
Jordan Love, pretty mid, just like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
probably like
yeah,
6 or 7.
You know, I got it. Yeah. And then
JJ McCarthy.
Last.
Yeah.
By far.
Last by far.
By far. We're talking like 4.
Yep.
You know,
on a
peak.
good day.
Yeah, exactly. Fresh out of a hot shower.
Fresh out of a hot shower, yeah.
Putting up 4, you know. And hold on, 6 or 7? I mean.
Well, I mean, when we're talking about like 6'5" athletic quarterbacks, you know, there's a different scale than just your average human.
But we've learned those
And
guys
he's
aren't
black.
always packed. The thing with Jordan Love, though, it's one thing
How
that
do you
annoys
guys
me.
get that as your stereotype, man? That's
a pretty good one to have.
Oh no, don't use that one.
We got some bad ones.
You do have some bad ones.
We had some
I
bad
guess,
ones,
yeah,
too.
I guess there's a lot more
Yeah,
worse
yeah,
ones
yeah.
than there are good
You
ones.
know. Yeah.
Oh, you're all crazy athletes with giant.
Yeah.
Like,
I think there's good and bad for everybody, except for one we'll talk about off air. That place Stick Radio on Twitter originated from.
Yeah.
There's some good ones there. What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever It's
6
Live.
or 7 is huge, said Danny G.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying.
Honestly,
Well, yeah, I mean, it's good for an
2 is
average
good.
man, but like I said, these are all like 6'4" quarterbacks. So,
But hold on, though, because we know that's not true.
that's true. But we also know it is true with other people in a similar realm.
Shout out to John Jones.
All right, yeah, we got to get off this topic.
Yeah, we got to chill.
Allegedly.
Ian Gary, overrated. Watch UFC this weekend. I hate the point fighting.
Really?
I hate you winning fights off oblique kicks. That's whack.
UFC's dead.
Check it out.
Check it out for sure.
Arman, that guy needs to fight for a title. He's an absolute demon.
Never heard of him.
Mailbag. Has Scotty Constable blocked Jared Goff's neural pathways? Maybe got sick of not getting...
Scotty Constable just opened a TikTok shop. You can buy Constable's right hats.
Really?
Yep.
Should we buy one for golf?
You're gonna run for president soon.
I'll vote for him.
He didn't post for like a month. I was starting to get worried. So good to see him come out with some merch.
Yeah, that's very true.
Thought it finally caught up to him. Whatever's chasing
the
him
government,
caught up to him.
The government was onto him.
Yeah. KJ Obey says, will Barnes be remembered more for his game-winning interception against Baker or for getting cooked by 4.97 Jameis Winston? The interception.
Yeah.
This game will die in history. We'll remember that.
Mhm.
I don't know. That's a great question, actually. I'll say the interception because for other fans, they'll remember. Like, more people were probably watching that playoff game than they were watching the Giants game.
Yeah, that's fair.
So there's that. Mailbag, Spinny Chill. I
Daddy
tried to give him a
chill.
chill. He kept persisting.
Sorry.
That's fine. New money, easy as gravy. That's mine.
Detroit.
Wake up in the morning, I got gravy on my mind.
Detroit Gunny says Nick Foles. Fair.
Yeah, but not in our division.
Nope, not in our division.
Imagine Vita Vea. Dog, what's
right.
going on,
Yeah.
Chad?
UFC's dead. You know it's not dead. Pistons. Why don't you tell them about it, Chris?
Yes, sir. The Pistons are looking to tie the franchise record in just a few moments here. We are going to, after heavyweights, we're going to hurry up, get up the stream, get ready to roll. It will be Kool-Aid and I on the desk, as well as Brendan in the sound booth. Shout out to Jeff as well. It's going to be a great game, man. I know this Indiana team isn't that good, but this is something historic. This is so good. This is such a feel-good story to be involved with. Just 2 years ago, watching in these studios, watching the Pistons lose on the TVs, man, to seeing them turn around and have the best winning streak since I've watched them play basketball. It's been so exciting, man. It's been a great thing, and man, you got to tap in, man. Ivy's back. I know, much to Easy's dismay, they have a better record with Ivy than without Ivy.
Not
better winning percentage.
There you go.
For sure.
There you go.
And at the very least, so I think it's a conversation, man. No, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. This team is healthy. This team is gelling. And JB Bickerstaff said he's going to give all 12 players. What do you guys think of this?
Yeah,
he's giving all 12 players first half minutes to let them kind of earn their spot, because he said they deserve that with how they've run. So they're going to go 12 to 13 deep every game to start.
I love JB. I love the sentiment of that. I don't know how successful he'll be in doing that. And I think the odd man out is probably going to be a guy who I actually really love is Javonte Green. Probably going to be the odd man out.
You're going to be a couple odd men out.
For sure.
LeVert too.
I don't think Javonte Green is an odd man out at all. I think he's going to be a pretty consistent rotational player with his defense.
So you're going to maintain the 12-man rotation?
Yeah.
It gets hard. Do the math. Like count out the players. Like it gets really tough. Like Karis LeVert, like I joke about him, but Karis LeVert, Javonte Green, some of those people like Paul Reed, like some of those people are going to be on the chopping block for 4 minutes, and because Dennis Jenkins ain't going anywhere, Ivy ain't going anywhere. Who else off the bench is going to play consistently? Ron is going to stay in rotation. So
yeah, Ron will stay.
It gets pretty tough pretty quick. Isaiah Stewart's coming
probably
off the
two
bench.
for sure. Green and LeVert.
Yeah.
Which no disrespect to LeVert, I don't think he's cost us any games. Obviously helped us win many games. That's a piece I'm willing to part from. Mailbag from God Hates Cowards. He says,
contract, like I said.
weren't y'all wanting to trade half the team for the players? What's your stance now? The same.
Like 2 players on half the team?
It's not half the
I
team.
would still do that.
Yeah, what do you mean? Still the same. 12-man rotation, Nick, do they keep it going?
I don't love that just in terms of entertainment value for betting on the Pistons.
That's fair.
Which I've been riding the Cade 25, Jalen Duren 20, Cade 8 assists, Duren 12 boards. Which we'll see how that plans to come into play, but I love this Pistons team right now, man. They are playing for one another so damn hard. Their defense is showing up every single night. Good to see Jaden Ivey, and I think we kind of, I think everybody in the NBA still does kind of poo-poo Tobias Harris a little bit, but Tobias looked pretty solid. if they do keep Tobias, I think it still can add a lot of value in the playoffs. Like, if they don't ultimately move off of him, because I think Tobias Harris can go get you a bucket. And I feel like he is, I've looked past him as well a little bit, but I like having him back out there for this team. He's a great veteran to have, and he doesn't let all the off-the-court stuff affect his play on the court.
Well, Pistons and Red Wings both trying to stay in first place tonight, so make sure you guys tune in. The Pistons will have the live watch party post-game show. Red Wings got a post-game show. Me and Justin, Kool-Aid, and Chris taking care of those, so make sure you guys stay tuned with Woodward Sports After Dark. For Easy, for Nick, for Chris, I am Spencer. Go Lions. Good Victory Monday. Big week of programming for Woodward Sports. We're obviously going to be live for the Thanksgiving Day game. We're going to be in Black Rock on Friday. They've got the OSU, U of M tailgate on Saturday, so make sure you guys stay tuned.
Busy week.
Busy week for Woodward Sports. We'll be with you the whole time. We'll see you guys later. See you tomorrow. Peace.